Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Your old buddy Tim back on the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, America. Hope you are having a fantastic day out with family and friends. Hope you're not like me, just another work day. Someone asked me the other day if I ever take time off. I really don't because I love what I do. And when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And that is total. So, anyway, hey, I do hope you're having a great day. My family is off to Disney. I got it by myself today, so I thought I would jump in and just do a market update for you. What did the North Alabama real estate market do in the month of June? Now, summer is here in the South. It is heating up. I think it's 98 today. We've also had rain every day for a week. I mean, this is like Noah's Ark in a heat wave here, but things will dry out soon enough. And so, how has the weather affected the market here? Well, it's put a damper on things a little bit. It's hard to have open houses and show houses when it's torrentially raining, which is unusual for our summer. But the market, what does it do? Did it go up? Did it go down? Did it do this? How many houses do we have on the market now? What are the prices doing? So we're going to cover all of that in today's very casual video. Got my Hang 10 shirt on, I wish. So, hey, before we get started, do me a favor. If you like what we do on the channel, click that subscribe button. Click the little bell icon, give us a thumbs up, and that way you never miss another video. Hey, a quick note. I don't know if you missed the news or not, but as you've known for 5 years or so on this channel, we have been Revolved Realty. That was the company that my daughter and I started about 5 years ago. Well, we have recently merged with a company called Leading Edge and its national partner, United Real Estate. So going forward, we are no longer Revolved Realty. We are Leading Edge Real Estate Group. We have 300, yeah, three with a couple of zeros, 300 agents now ready to go to work for you all across North Alabama and Southern Tennessee. So the merger was a very big deal here. If you're interested in news about that, let me know and I'll drop a link in the comments below. But all right, let me share my screen with you and we will pull up the good old market stats for the month and see what happened in our market. So all right, let me make a couple of little adjustments here. All righty, I'm going to move that right there. Okay, good. So we are looking at the market stats for our four main metros: Huntsville, Madison, Athens, Decatur. We are right now looking at single-family homes previously owned, meaning these are not brand new, not new construction. All right, so let's take a look. What happened last month? Well, it's very interesting. It looks like Huntsville, which is the blue line, Madison is red, Athens is green, Decatur is orange. Madison went down just a hair. The average sale price city of Madison last month, 439.9. Now I want to go back here. Look at the high point of last September, 460. So it's gone down just a little bit, but you know, our market is kind of a roller coaster ride. As you well know, if you watch these videos, we are not seeing a dropout or drop out of the bottom of prices. Things are making adjustments, but not drastically. So I think over the course of the summer, you're going to see this number start to rise again. So Madison down just a hair, still up 4% over the year. Huntsville went down a little bit from, what were they last month? From 360 down to 340. And then City of Athens actually went up 360 up to, I'm sorry, not 360. It looks like 324 up to 346. Decatur is going up from 257 to 284. So these are, pretty good rises and falls, but nothing major, nothing to get alarmed about. Again, you got to consider a number of factors in our local market now. They are, of course, interest rates. Interest rates have put the damper on everything, okay? They have affected our market because people are not as quick to jump in and get a mortgage now as they were a year ago. So that has slowed things down. Days on the market are a little longer, but really not by much. But anyway, and again, a lot of this has to do with available inventory. We are still at a 20-year low in available inventory. I mean, we might have, we'll look at it in a minute, a month and a half day of inventory supply, which is still very much a seller's market. And, you know, we're seeing some houses repeating the same pattern. They'll come on the market, they'll get 20 offers, it'll go $100,000 over ask. A year ago, that was pretty much the norm. If you were a traditional home buyer a year ago, you could not buy a house here. Well, kind of settling down. Interest rates, even though the inventory is low, interest rates have slowed things down a bit, and that is opening sellers up a little more to negotiation. So there's your average price. Let's check the median price. Median price, City of Madison. Wow, look at that. All the way, started down here in April, 389. Median home price. Now remember, median means middle. Okay, average is you take all the homes, you divide by the number of homes, and that gives you an average number. Median literally means middle. And you got, and I always thought the median price was kind of misleading because you've got houses for 100,000 and you got houses for 4 million. So take that with as big a grain of salt as you can chew. Huntsville went down a little bit. Boom, Athens shot back up. Athens really did a big dip last month. And then Decatur continues. It's got a serpentine. All right, let's look at the number of new listings came on the market because inventory is incredibly tight. All right, last month, 246 new listings coming on to Huntsville. You know, and it's not a terrible number, but when you think about the size of the area now, the fact that we're now the #1 city in the state by population, 246 homes is not really a lot of homes. It's not going to flood the market. It's not going to help the inventory. Madison looks like we had 135 come on, 62 in Athens, and 73 in Decatur. Athens went down just a tad. Okay. Number of homes for sale overall. Last month, there were 290 homes for sale in the city of Huntsville. And again, that's not a lot of homes. It really isn't. I mean, we are used to seeing, oh God, what, 5, 6 times that? We go all the way back here. There were 349 homes for sale. And even back then, all the way from here, we were in a low inventory situation. So that's not a lot of houses. 136 in Madison, 96 in Athens, 81 in Decatur. Athens and Decatur kind of flatline, little bit uptick in Madison, but yeah, if you look at this, 290, 135, 96, 81, that is not a lot of inventory. Not a lot of inventory at all. All right, pending home sales for last month, up a little bit in Huntsville at 196, Madison up a good bit at 114, Decatur shot back up to 62, and Athens at 54. Now, again, these are existing home sales. These are not new homes. These are houses that have been on the market, previously owned, previously lived in. So pending sales, not a terrible number based on the inventory, okay? Let's look at days on market. Holy moly, jeez. You talk about a hodgepodge. Looks like Mount Everest on crack here. Days on market going up and down. I mean, last month, 7 days on average in the city of Huntsville. Now, that's not to say that every home in the MLS in Huntsville went in 7 days. Okay, you got to remember that is a median number. Let's look at the average number. I don't like medians. But still, looking at the average number, city of Huntsville, 23 days on market. See, that's what I mean. The median number is so misleading. So these are much more accurate numbers. Huntsville, 23 days on market. Madison, 21. Athens, 28. Decatur, 42. Back here is when the frenzy was going on. This is back when you could not buy a house unless you had a bag of money and a hell of a realtor. Like me. Anyway, days on market in Athens up here, Madison up here again. It's just gonna run the gamut here. Decatur from 25 up to 42. Days on market tells you really how the market is reacting. Is it things slowing down? Are things speeding up? And as you can see, days on market are up considerably again. Those pesky interest rates, time of year has a lot to do with it as well. But still, 23 days on market, 21 days on market, 28, 42. It sounds like a lot, but honestly, when I got into business 5 years ago, 60 days on market was not unusual. All right. Month supply. Here's the disturbing statistic, because this tells us that if nothing else comes on the MLS, if everything then is allowed to sell, we've got about 1.6 months of inventory. 1.6 in Huntsville, 1.6 Madison, 1.9 Athens, 1.5 Decatur. That's a month and a half, guys. This is a very tight inventory market, and this is why we continue to talk about this is a seller's market. Anytime the inventory is under, I would say, 4 or 5 months, you got a seller's market. Sellers are still very much in the driver's seat here. However, interest rates are up, driving the days on market up, which means sellers might be more apt to negotiate. So even though it's a seller's market, if you've got a good agent, they can do negotiations for you and get things done. So yeah, that is a really good market snapshot. Let's look at new construction now. Let me change Decatur, new construction, Athens, new construction. All right, so now let's go back over here. Average sale price, new construction. I don't know what the hell this was right here. That was just a blip. All right, so looking at the average price of new construction, Huntsville, about flat line, 477. Madison up 445. Athens new construction, the average price 380,000. Decatur 244. There was a lot of construction going on here, and we see more groundbreaking every day. You know, when you're in a market that has this type of inventory with existing home sales, you are going to have a lot of building activity. So that's good news. Now, again, those prices have been pretty steady. You can see Huntsville back here this was insane. The average new build in Huntsville back in July of last year, 626. You know, a lot of builders will tell you they're still feeling the effects of the COVID shortages. And I know builders right now that are waiting for window screens, windows, doors. Who can't get a door? So anyway, let's see. New construction, new listings last month. You know, again, in Athens, it went up to 28. Huntsville went way down. That's really wild that the number of new construction listings went down that far. Now, remember, these are homes that they can be in varying stages of construction. They could be raw land all the way up to ready to go. And again, that's why I say with the new construction numbers, you got to, again, take them with a grain of salt because they are subjective to so many factors. So, but even though construction is booming, doesn't look like a lot of those homes are finished and ready to go. And again, a lot of that has to do with, you know, again, the economy, the way things are going, that sort of thing. So, all right. So what else do we want to look at? The days on market doesn't mean anything. Month supply doesn't mean anything. So I think that's it. So long story short, guys, more of the same here in the North Alabama market. Again, we are not going to see a bottoming out. We are not going to see demand going down because we are still growing like crazy. Relocation, investment, you name it, we are still driving the market wild here. Even though things have slowed down a little bit, days on market are a little longer, we still have a very healthy seller's market. The good news is if you are a buyer, you now do have that negotiating power. So, all right, guys, hope that was helpful. Hey, don't forget, if you like what we do, subscribe to the channel. And if you need anything, when it comes to real estate, guys, Leading Edge Real Estate Group, almost 300 agents. The number still astounds me because I got so used to saying, you know, 70 odd agents, 80 odd agents, 90, almost 100. And now we've got 300 agents ready to go to work for you. So just shoot me an email, give me a call. I will get on the phone with you and we will talk about your needs, and then we will get you hooked up with a great agent to help you achieve those needs right here on the ground. So, all right, guys, that's it. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.